this. I think it's... Holy shit, why is it going so high? Okay, there it goes. Encoder was like going fucking nuts there for a second, dude. Oh, you meant my streams. Well, either way, that's a lot, dude. You've been coming every fucking time I go live, dude. That's good. I appreciate that, homie. But just remember, sometimes I try to stream earlier, so it shouldn't be, in the future, it shouldn't be so late for you. Because I know now is probably very late. What's multi-stream? Oh, that just means when you send your stream out to multiple services. So like you can stream to, like, let's say, just as an example, you can stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, see, it's almost 11 for you, bro. Yeah, that's late. So sometimes sometimes I'm a little later than my what would be best for all of us, I think. But I want to start streaming like about 2 to 3 hours earlier than I am now. So that should be earlier for you. That should help out, because you got to stop staying up so late, dude. It's not healthy. I mean, I guess as long as you get, you know, the amount of sleep you need, I guess it doesn't matter. You know, if you get your 8 hours or whatever it is you need for you specifically. But, oh well. But I do appreciate you coming by, man. And hopefully I can get a better schedule set up. And that might help out. Everybody should be good to go. Alright, so what is up, Twitch, and what is up, the internet? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today, if everything cooperates, if the stream bitrate cooperates, if the ISP cooperates, if my cameras cooperate, we will be unboxing a dual purpose. It's a jump starter and it's a battery charger, and it's able to do lead and lithium style batteries, supposedly. Now, I'm not an expert in this kind of shit when it comes to batteries. So first off, I just want to say, don't fuck around with batteries, okay? Bad things can happen if you fuck up with any kind of high-powered battery, right? You've all probably seen the videos of like cell phones like catching on fire if you bend them or stab them the wrong way. That's because it's a lithium specific type of lithium battery in there, right? God only knows what would happen if I fuck this up, right? So I do have a fire extinguisher nearby. I am going to haul ass if something goes wrong. And I will probably have to shut down the stream. But either way, the most important thing before I shut the stream down, I won't be able to say goodbye to everybody because I will be fucking hauling ass to, you know, fire extinguisher this shit. I'm not doing anything you're not supposed to do. This is a real lithium battery. I didn't make it. And it is a real lithium battery charger. However, I don't know. I've never heard of this brand before, so, you know, maybe it's bad. We'll find out. So here, I'm gonna move the cameras over to that for our primary camera, and then we got all these secondary sideways cameras here for you. Alright, let's finish getting up all my chats. So yeah, gamer, don't try this at home, gamer. Do not try this at home. Unless Mirko Krokop is there to supervise, you're not allowed to try this at home. Oh, gotta pick the Do do do. Alright, so I guess just kind of... Natural, what's up? What the fuck, dude? I'm a little late saying hello to you over there. My apologies. I was still getting my chats up and going. Hey, Swiss, thanks for the bit. Appreciate it. And thanks for the heads up. That's a good brand? Hell yeah, man. Thanks for the notice. I am much relieved to hear that. Alright, last thing I gotta do is grab the Rumble chat. Alright, so just a heads up, everybody. If things are a little weird today, please feel free to let me know with the stream. I'm trying slightly different settings. I'm trying to cut down on the latency for everybody, for chat and stuff like that. But doing that sometimes, you know, you run the risk of maybe, you know, having a stuttery stream if your ISP tries to fuck with you. Long term, I don't know, but good enough. Hell yeah, man. I'm not looking for like a 5-year device, technically speaking. Even though if it works, I'll continue to use that motherfucker for 5 years. But yeah, we're good to go, man. Oh, did Swiss leave? Yo, Gaver, I think Swiss like just came in and bit bombed me to let me know about the chat on YouTube, and then just peaced out. Well, it was cool. It's cool. We're good to go. But powerful, reliable, short term, and multifunctional. Yeah, dude, this had a lot of good reviews. This dual purpose charger. It came, you know, a pretty hefty price, but it had a markdown on it that looked legit. So I got it for about 80, but I think I've seen in the price history that it's been much lower than that on other sales. But either way, for what I'm trying to do, I think it's good. Oh, nope, the Swiss is there. Swiss is still in semi-lurk mode. Alright, I think we're good. I'm going to just post. I apologize for how slow I am, but I'm going to post the thing here. Ask you, I don't know if you use Chat GPT before. When you do it a lot, do you run out of it? Yeah, I think. Alright, so I think. Yo, Mirko! Mirko came over. What's up? What's up? Guy on Twitch and YouTube. What is up? What is up? Mirko Gamer. Yeah, I think ChatGPT does have limits on certain things, but it might be maybe just for like image stuff or like video editing might be where most of their limits are at. So I don't think your normal queries and like using it to, you know, get it to talk to, I don't know if those have a heavy limit on them. Though I think Swiss over on Twitch has played with ChatGPT, but probably mostly just for like coming up with jokes that I use on stream. So I don't know. Well, not I use that, but that they use. For me, when I use mine, I have free unlimited ChatGPT 5.1. Why do I have it on free plan? I don't know, actually. Double check like what email you're using. If you're attaching it like to your email, double check that, Natural. Maybe it's yeah, that's Crocop right there. That's fucking Crocop right there. Yeah, that's my favorite fighter of all time. Crocop. Mirko Crocop Filipovich. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Fedor as well. Fedor Emelianenko. But, dude, nothing compares to Crocop in my opinion. Like just those left high kicks, dude, sick, sick. Oof. I mean, when I did a little bit of my own MMA training and things like that, like Jonesie has, you know, done some of that himself personally. That's who I wanted to be like the most was Krokop. All right, so I don't know, not really sure how well this side camera is gonna work, so you know, whatever. We'll try it out. All right, so here we go. The Loki Thor. What an awesome name, actually. Ultra compact jump starter and battery charger. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. They meet. They finally meet. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so everybody feel free, bake yourselves at home. I'm just going to go ahead and unbox this. And it's going to be mostly like kind of a short experiment with this. Just unbox it. We'll test it out on the lithium battery that I got and unboxed the other day. And then while it's doing its thing, I'll probably be playing some games again. So if that's not your cup of tea, I'll be playing some. After this, I will be playing some scary games. Well, it could just be one scary game, depending on how much time it takes. Let's see. Does this slide out? Yep, it does.
Imagine that.
So this is supposed to be compatible with your regular standard lead acid batteries, or in my case, the lithium batteries as well. So that's probably what appealed to me and led me to this specific device. Though I think the other thing that led me to this device is it was actually hard to find jump starters that explicitly stated that they were compatible with lithium batteries. Lithium car batteries is what I'm talking about. So if you don't know, most jump starters are designed, you know, as you would imagine, with lead acid car batteries in mind, right? Because that's the more prevalent battery out there. And I'm sure some of those are probably fine with my lithium battery, but I didn't want to take a chance, you know, just in case. So I thought, no, let me find one that's good, that explicitly says it's okay to use with lithium batteries, right? And when I tried to do that, it was hard to find any that would just lay it out for me and say it. Maybe they were, but it was hidden somewhere. This one came up because it was explicitly stated. And huzzah, the great thing about it is this one happens to also to be a charger. So, woohoo. Good for me. Here we are, Loki Thor. You get your little statement from them. Looks pretty good. You get a book. Here's your device, the charging device right here. So, and because it is a jump starter as well, it itself has a built-in, I guess like battery or whatever. And you can also use this like little flashlight attachment. You got USB ports, you know, like maybe emergency charging of your phone or something like that. And then I'm going to have to look at the details, but definitely for charging an external battery, for a charging mechanism, you're going to plug this in to the wall, right? But for jump starting, it should have it, you know, the function to do that without plugging into the wall. But we'll have to double check all that. They give you what looks to be like a little handy dandy bag. Carry all your stuff. That's cool. Here's a probably for charging. Charge this bad boy, or you could probably flip it around and charge things. That is the wall out. You get your little snake eyes plug here. What is this, a 7 amp? Yep, 7 amp. So that's fine, plenty good enough. So Gotta let this stuff breathe a little bit before you don't just want to like open a package of electronics. In my personal opinion, this it's just me, and it's probably like foolish, but you don't want to. I don't trust lithium batteries. Yeah, that's why I said it's dangerous earlier. When thankfully you told me that this is a decent brand, so that helped relieve me a little bit. But yeah, lithium batteries are not something to fuck with. Yeah, you're absolutely right. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. Also, I'm putting it in a smaller car if that matters. So it's this lithium battery that I unboxed the other day. It does not it is not going to live in a car that requires a fuck ton of starting power or cold cranking amps. And also that car also doesn't have some crazy alternator on it or something, right? You know what I mean? Like some big V8 or a diesel or some bullshit like that. So I think that will work in my favor somewhat. At least I hope it does. Let's leave these out. Put these back in here. So I shouldn't be overstressing it, overtaxing it. I don't use the car for a ton of crazy performance driving or anything like that. So hopefully that's good. Go kaboom. I hope. That's the hope. Natural. That is the hope. So here's your positive and negative right there. Power and ground. And it plugs like this right into this part, which, you know, a lot of you have seen like these little portable jump starters. If you get a good one, I have another one that's designed specifically for just regular standard batteries. If you get a good one, man, they're amazing. They are amazing because, you know, if you've ever had your battery die somewhere and you're like trying to see if anyone's around that can give you a jump start, dude, I mean, they're so fucking good to have now. I think everybody should have one of these devices, whether it has the charging capability as well, or if it's only a jump start. At the bare minimum, have a jump starter. Because, dude, they will save you a ton of headaches, or, you know, possibly more. And then, you know, it's got a little compass on it. I don't know why. I guess I could use this to find the nearest gas station or something. I don't know. All right, let's see what kind of bag it has here. See if it's big enough for all of the stuff or just the accessories only. Let's see. Yeah, that'll hold everything. That'll hold your charger and all these things, I think. Just gotta pack them in there carefully. Okay, let's open up all these. You gotta let it air out, man. Let your electronics air out. Don't just plug them straight in when you unbox these types of things. Air out, air out. And also always double check that you don't have any plastic films. A lot of electronics will have that peeling plastic bullshit on it, you know. Unless you're just being very careful, like, you know, you're not sure and you might feel like you might want to return something. Take those off immediately. Do not try to use the device with those on there. Depending on the device and where that film is, your device can actually overheat. Like, I've seen TVs overheat because people leave that film. You know, sometimes it's on both sides of the fucking screen, like it's on the actual front for packaging protection, and then it's on the back too. And I've seen TVs like just overheat and prematurely have problems because of that. But anyway, that's just me. I'm super paranoid, as always. They will send you to God. Yeah. Just follow the end on there. I don't know why my dog is going a little apeshit. I don't see anybody outside. Okay. So I'll bring up the battery here so you can see the battery we're going to test this on. And again, I don't have it in the car, so we won't be testing the jump start feature. We're going to be testing the charge feature. The, you know, see what kind of modes it has. So this is the lithium we're using. This is a lithium iron phosphate car battery. So this is supposed to be stand-in for your regular lead acid style batteries. And I don't know whether it's good or not, or if it blows up. That is yet to be seen. Insulated gloves could help. Yeah, actually I also have some rubber flip-flops somewhere. I should put those on. And I'll, at the very least, maybe we can save my eyes with some safety glasses. Oh wait, no, those are not the safety ones. These are the safety ones. Wait, where are they? Oh, dude. Here they are. These are the safeties. There we go. And then what else we got here? I have gloves, but I don't know where they went. Should I hold a grounded wire while I do this? Probably not, right? Probably not. Let me put some modified insulation down. So, got me an insulating standing position here. Okay. And then I got me a triple grounded setup here. And we can monitor how much power we're using. So, hooking it up to the kilowatt here. There we go. We'll just let it get itself accumulated to the 120 volt. Water and battery is definitely bad. Yeah. Good one, gamer. Good one. Yes, but toaster and bathtub is good combo. Nah, you need a sauna. Dude, you guys are killing me here. Literally. No, not literally. Metaphorically, you're killing me with your words. Transformator not insulated. Hell yeah. All right, let's see. So the settings are already, you know, kind of doing its thing. That's fine. You can set how fast, slow charge, or you want to do a trickle charge. I'm probably going to set this to do like a trickle charge, I think. I'm not going to install it in the car probably until maybe tomorrow the earliest. It won't be today. So we could get away with a trickle charge on this thing, and that will give us hopefully the best outcome, I would hope. But this one has a ton of protections. I mean, it's got over voltage protection, under voltage protection, over current protection, short circuit protection, overheating protection, overload protection. Even has something very important for jump starters or battery chargers. You always want to get one that has reverse polarity protection, right? Even though, just, you know, if you're careful and pay attention, that should not be a problem, right? But it's a good thing to happen, you know, because, you know, sometimes we're tired and, you know, kind of stupid. All right. Let's see. the display. It's got a voltmeter. Oh, that's awesome, dude. So I can test, you know, how your battery's doing, perhaps. Oh shit, this is a good one. All right, so we need to pick. Let's see. So you plug it in. It will wake up and turn on. Now, short press the current switch to switch the charging current. 3 options are available. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to choose depending on how many amp hours this one is. Let's see. This one is. Let's see. Bummer. I was hoping I could choose just a trickle charge on this. Boom, boom. I'm still gonna put it on trickle. It just might not charge it that well. All right, so we need to pick. Let's pick. We'll put it on the lowest charge mode for now, and then we're gonna pick lithium. So I'm gonna try to show this. The camera might not pick it up that well, so I apologize. But I have selected lithium, but it even has AGM. So I believe those are those expensive batteries. So it has that. And then it has also a 6 volt. It's crazy. Dude, the LEDs on this are very bright. Alright, so we've got 12 volt lithium. We don't need to set it as a repair. I'm going to put on the low amperage for now. Just to hope and pray that we head off any problems. Short press the mode button to switch between charging. Will be light up, total fide modes, yada yada. Correctly connect. Alright, here we go. Positive, negative. See how that works, guys? You always read to do the positive first. So just throwing that out there. And a lot of times I prefer to plug this first and then plug it into the device, but that's not always the best advice because you don't want to damage your device. If I could fucking see this shit. There we go. There we go. Ooh, that is snug. That's good. I like that. Alright. Let's get the paper out of the way. Doesn't feel warm or anything, so that is good. Positive first. And here is the ground. Stand back, everybody! Alright, so it looks like, according to this battery from its first sensing is about 3/4 charged. So we're talking maybe 70-75% it's already charged. So that's fine. But it'd be good for it for me to just top it off before I install it. That way it's got a lot of charge in it. It's ready to freaking explode. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. All right, that's it. It's pumping away. It is supplying this with 13.3 volts. This does say that the operating voltage of this is 12.8 volts, but it can charge at up to 14.6 volts. So you can push some volts to this thing. The other thing that I liked about this device is it claims, and a lot of people reviewed it really well on this, that it has a repair mode for the lead acid batteries and the AGM batteries. I don't think it does for lithium, but for those standard car batteries, this supposedly can bring some of them back to life. So, all right, everybody, we survived our test. That's probably scarier than anything we could do in any game. There's probably no game in the world that can come close to how scary a lithium battery can be. So, yay. Here, I'll show a side shot here. There it is. There it is, doing its thing, boys. So what do y'all think? Seems pretty good. Now it's up to 13.4, but yeah, that's good. Hell yeah, gamers. And the brand of this is Waldemar. Waldemar. All right, and we're pulling only about 13 watts, 12 to 13 watts from the wall outlet. So I think that's good. That's a good thing. I'm gonna leave it sideways so I can kind of look over myself from time to time while I'm doing the gaming session. So, yeah, we can take these off now, I think. Yep, seems okay so far. Oh, baby. Dude, thanks so much for you guys coming by. I'm going to switch over now to doing some gaming. So, I understand if you're just here for the kind of table of the unboxing and testing, no problem. We'll see you on the next stream. But if you're still hanging and lurking, we'll try to scare Jones again. We'll see what happens. Oh wait, I did get it. I have a delivery. They look pretty cool in those glasses. Yeah. Yeah, man. I think glasses are cool. I know a lot of people have switched over to like contacts and stuff, but I think glasses are a cool thing. Yep, it says delivered. All right, bear with me, folks. I'm going to go get a delivery. So let me just put the be right back message. But you guys keep an eye on this battery for me, okay? If anything happens, you let me know. Okay.
Alright, almost done. Almost done, and then we'll switch over to the gaming. But it looks like it's doing okay. I don't... I don't see any smoke fumes coming off of it, so I think we'll be alright. So, almost ready. Keep an eye on it for me. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to restart stream so we can cut the VOD easier. So that was the unboxing. Now we move on to scary games. So I guess let me turn off that be right back so I don't leave it there next time. I guess it's not an ending. It's I will be back. Okay? So just give me a second. We did have some drop frames. Not really sure why, but we did. So anyway, 5-10 minutes. Actually, it should be quicker than that. I'm just changing categories and title. That's it. Okay. Be right back.